What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about the CLA45. As the title suggests, we're going to go over why the car already needed to get serviced within the 2 weeks of owning the car, which is absurd because it's a brand new car. Why would it need to get serviced? Well, we're going to find out very quickly. It's going to be a short video. I'm just going to go over exactly what needed fixed and basically go over why it needed fixed and whether or not this car is a lemon, which I hope not, but the problems aren't really that bad, so let's go over them right now. So I brought the maintenance sheet with me just to go over exactly what they did, but to go over first what the issue was this rear taillight on the passenger side was actually not aligned properly. It was falling off, so this was fine. This one was like falling off a little bit, maybe like half an inch, which my friend pointed out, and I was like, what the heck, that does not look right. So actually what happened was this taillight fixture was not mounted properly, so the seal was broken. Although it might have looked like it just needed to be tightened up and it would have been fine, well, the seal was compromised and water was getting inside the trunk. So let me get this real quick. So when you remove the taillight, you have to remove this plastic liner. On my C63S it was the same way, but basically you remove that liner, you get access to the taillight, and they found that there was actually a puddle of water sitting there, which is very concerning because, well, there shouldn't be water in the trunk liner. So what they did was they replaced the whole rear taillight completely, fixed the housing, made sure that the seal was correctly installed. They did a water test to make sure no more water would come through, and it's fine now. But it's a little ridiculous. From factory, this should be mounted properly. It should not have that kind of mistake, especially on a Mercedes-Benz. And at the price of this car, that should have never happened or left factory looking like that, especially as an AMG. So the other major issue is actually inside. So when you have the Bluetooth, you have two microphones, one on the passenger side and one on the driver's side. For my car, the microphones were not working. So when I tried to do a Bluetooth call, the people on the other end could not hear me at all because the microphone was not picking up my sound good enough. So what they did was they replaced the two microphones. So what the main issue was with the Bluetooth microphone is that when I tried to call people, as I stated, they couldn't hear me unless I was yelling. So they double checked the microphones. Sometimes I read on the forums that the microphones do have a plastic film covered and it's forgotten when the car goes through the factory, but this was not the issue. The microphone was fine, nothing was covering it, the wiring was okay. So what they did was they replaced the microphones completely. So what they had to do was lower the headliner, put the new microphones in, and they tested it again, said the Bluetooth works fine. I tested it, it works fine again. So the issues were easily resolved. It just took 2 days at the service center. But when you're buying a brand new 2020 AMG, that's the last thing you expect, is to have issues come up within 2 weeks of ownership. But I'm glad that it was solved right at the beginning, so I don't have to worry about it. Hopefully don't have to worry about it going down the line, and I hope I don't have any more issues. I am worried that this car is a lemon, which is definitely possible, but I don't know, keep your fingers crossed that this car is fine and no more issues are present, because I really do love this car and there aren't many at all in this spec, so it's going to be hard to replace it if it is a lemon. That concludes today's video. Like I said, very short, very simple, straight to the point. I told you guys what the issues were, which is the rear taillight was not fastened correctly and the Bluetooth microphones weren't working. Now, I know you guys are wondering, when is the owner review? When is the different videos coming? They're coming very soon. I'm waiting for my new gimbal to come in just so I can give you guys really good cinematics of the car while I do the review. And I figured I'd drive it a little bit just to get a feeling of it so I can give you guys a proper owner's review. I'll be giving more reviews down the line as more miles are present on the car. But be on the lookout for a overview in 4K on this car. We're gonna go over what I like, what I don't like, reviews. There's gonna be tons of videos and reels, cinematic reels on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, link in the bio. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.